There's a subtle tension that toxic people feel when they're around you. Most people overlook it, thinking it's nothing. But that tension is real. It's because you're doing things that make them nervous, whether you realize it or not. It's not about being loud, aggressive, or confrontational. It's about control, awareness, and calm strength, qualities that toxic people can't manipulate or undermine. In this video, we'll explore 5 behaviors that make toxic people uneasy, why they work, and how you can adopt them to protect your energy, command respect, and quietly shift the power dynamics in your favor. Remaining calm under their drama. Toxic people thrive on chaos. They want reactions, anger, guilt, fear, any emotional disturbance that they can exploit. Your calmness strips them of that control. Example: imagine a coworker spreading subtle rumors, trying to provoke arguments, or creating tension in meetings. Most people react emotionally, snapping, defending themselves, or getting upset. You, however, observe quietly, breathe, and respond deliberately, or sometimes choose not to respond at all. This kind of composed detachment signals emotional strength. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius often emphasized the importance of self-mastery and observing events without being controlled by them. When you remain calm, you create a psychological imbalance for toxic people. They expect chaos, and when they don't get it, they feel nervous and powerless. Setting clear, non-negotiable boundaries. Toxic individuals test limits constantly. They push, guilt, and pressure because they rely on bending others to their will. When you set firm, consistent boundaries, you silently demonstrate that you cannot be manipulated. Example: someone pressures you to take on extra work that isn't yours. Instead of over-explaining or arguing, you simply say, "No, I can't do that," and leave it at that. No drama, no apology, no justifications. Boundaries are one of the most silent yet powerful tools in controlling the dynamics of any relationship. Toxic people sense your limits immediately, and the fact that you uphold them consistently makes them uneasy. They rely on others' pliability. Your unwavering standards threaten their expectations and create tension. Not taking their bait. Toxic people often provoke to see how you'll react. They insult, gaslight, or test you to gain leverage. When you don't react, they're left frustrated, confused, and nervous. Example: a friend or colleague makes a subtle dig about your personal life, hoping for a defensive response. Instead of reacting, you stay neutral, continue your own priorities, and maintain composure. They expect to see emotional vulnerability, but you give them nothing. This is psychological control in action. You decide which battles are worth engaging, and you refuse to be drawn into manipulative games. Stoics teach that our judgment and perception are within our control, and external chaos only affects us if we allow it to. By not giving toxic people the reaction they crave, you maintain your power and make them uneasy. Prioritizing yourself without apology. Toxic people feed on dependence. They expect your attention, energy, and validation. When you focus on yourself, your growth, and your goals without seeking approval or permission, toxic individuals notice immediately. Example: you leave a conversation or event to work on a personal project. You don't explain yourself, argue, or justify your choice. Your independence and self-reliance make them nervous because it disrupts their control. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of internal control over external validation. By prioritizing yourself, you create a subtle power imbalance. Toxic people fear autonomy in others because it exposes their manipulative tactics. Your independence is a silent statement. You cannot be coerced, and you cannot be controlled. Staying observant and not oversharing. Information is power, and toxic people use your personal details as ammunition. The more they know about your fears, insecurities, or plans, the easier it is to manipulate you. When you observe, listen more than you speak, and guard personal information, toxic individuals feel unsettled. Example: someone asks personal questions or pries into your life. You answer politely but strategically, giving away nothing that can be used against you. This mystery and discretion creates a psychological barrier. By being unpredictable and selective with information, You make toxic people nervous. They can't influence or anticipate your actions. Silent strength is often more intimidating than loud confrontation. Toxic people fear what they cannot control. The behaviors we covered, calmness, boundaries, emotional control, independence, and discretion, make you untouchable. You don't need to fight or manipulate. Your power lies in self-mastery, observation, and quiet authority. If you want more dark psychology insights and practical Stoic strategies to protect your energy, see manipulation coming, and command respect effortlessly, subscribe to The Manipulator's Mind. Each video teaches you how to observe, respond, and influence without raising your voice, building unshakable mental strength over time. Remember, your silence, discipline, and independence are more powerful than any words. Stay aware, stay composed, and stay untouchable.